Yeah, it's white.
Yep.
Time to give them a bath.
Yep. But there's only the 3 of them.
Right.
Oh, there is ice all around it, huh?
Big ice, not just.
Yep. Yeah, well, it was a good thought while we had it. Okay.
Still got ice bar in the breezeway.
Ice bar.
Yeah, that rod.
Oh. Maybe.
They probably busted up with that. Never mind. I just didn't realize what a man I am. Let me get that chain ready. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna go through here.
Okay. That's a little heavier than I remembered. Maybe because it's all the way up. Okay.
I'm gonna have you drive forward.
Sure.
So I can kind of watch what he's doing. Really cool if you two didn't think you need to stand right.
Right on everything.
Well, they want to see.
Well, they do. Want me to open this?
Well, I think I'm gonna have to because I'm afraid of bending it. If I loop through it, you might just tie it. So, all right.
It'll hold your chain too, because
Yeah.
now it's pretty sucked down. I tied the back gate so it wouldn't fling open.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll start.
I'm gonna
here.
stay here so that I know how. That's why I opened that.
Sure.
We might have to move that panel depending on how wide it swings to begin with. It
Yeah.
might just.
I think the front's going to follow, and I'm going to try to not hook that concrete as I go by. And that's my goal.
Okay.
And then that, since that post over there is rotted,
Yeah, that one and
We
one
got-
of these other ones.
you got to really make sure it doesn't hook in. So watch that handle that pokes out. Oh, watch
These
these
two.
clear up here, I guess.
Okay. Good morning, guys. It's out with the old, in with the new today. We are switching out the chutes, and the sheep are already on pasture, so far it's a good day.
watching was the top.
I forgot about the top. I was watching the handle.
Yeah, I can't let up, is how it works.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I mean?
don't know that we had the oomph to just scooch it.
We only need like 4 inches.
Yeah, but it's pretty bogged down.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I just can't. I'm putting my back right on that.
Well, and I can't put my feet here because they'll get run over. So I
That'll clear, I think.
okay. Dang near need the loader just to straighten
Straight
this.
that out. I was gonna say if we find a rake, maybe, but
Probably buried under the snow at the house.
if it moves this time, I'm going.
Just go. Yep, I'll wait for you.
Where do you want me to put it?
Where does it need to go? Are you hauling it to the scrap yard? Are you?
Oh, we'll keep it. Hell, it still works.
And then we probably should have put it over on the other side with that other chute that we bought at the auction that we've never used.
Huh. Probably ain't gonna get it over there.
Probably not,
Then I
so-
could go that way.
So,
I mean, I could set it right over here, maybe.
or do you just want to pull it right up next to the stacker? Then you wouldn't have to try to maneuver in anywhere. It'd be just a straight shot right there.
And move it this spring.
Yep. When we don't have a foot of snow on the ground still. All right, like it was made to be there. Mostly. Okay. Good morning, guys. Did I say good morning? I don't remember. It has been fairly busy. We patched holes in fence, let the sheep out, moved the old chute out, and then we decided we better grab something to eat. Now we're headed back down to kind of clean up a little bit and put the new chute in. And I had forgotten how heavy that old one is. I mean, it is solid from one end to the other. But it's out, it's dealt with. Now we'll go put the new one in. And today's my daughter's birthday, so we are going to go out for dinner tonight and celebrate with her. And so that just means we need to kind of get as much stuff done here in the next couple hours before we have to leave for town. That just made my day. You got it running! Gooder when it's warm, yeah. Oh, that makes me happy. He got the loader started. So the plan is to kind of clean up some of the mess in here that never gets cleaned up, and having the loader will make it easier. He might just go ahead and scrape it, but if he doesn't, I have a shovel that we can like shovel it into the loader bucket. So yeah, and that'll make feeding tonight even easier because we'll be able to haul hay with the loader instead of with the pickup, which means we can haul more than just a couple bales at a time. And that will simplify feeding for the week for me. So yeah, today's turning out to be a pretty good day. It has the loader running, which would just simplify my life, because then we could get this barn cleaned out next weekend, and then I'd have the week to set it back up, because the weekend after we have to bring sheep in because we start lambing the 15th. So we're kind of on a crunch, but there's not a whole lot we can do until we get, step by step moving forward. But having the loader started is a huge step forward. So the good thing is, I don't know that he's actually going to push this side of the barn. If he does, there's really not a whole lot. It only was used for breeding after we cleaned it last time. I mean, yeah, we did have some ewes in here because we thought they were going to lamb, and then they didn't. And so there isn't the mess on this side as there is over there where we have all the moms and babies. So I'm kind of hoping we can get away with only having to clean that half of the barn next weekend, which would really simplify my life. Just go dump it.
We start with the gate, go.
Had a little bit of change of plans. He's gonna haul hay while we still have the loader running, and I'm just gonna water everything right now while I've got a few minutes. And then he needs to drill some holes into the head gate. That's not a head gate, it's into the gate at the beginning of the chute. So, because we forgot that we needed to hook it to the panels that are already there, and we didn't put any holes in there to put a bolt in. So he is going to do that, I think, and then I think we are going to do our best to get it all put together. And it is now starting to rain, which we were kind of hoping it wasn't going to do quite yet. So while we let the sheep out this morning, I was pointing out to my husband, I've got two for sure, maybe three, of my ewes that have no wool on their backs. And I was pointing them out to him, and he agrees with me that it's just lice. So we will do a lice treatment probably when we bring those ewes in to separate for lambing. Anybody that needs it will go ahead and give it because they have no hair. It doesn't do much good if you do it on top of the wool. It kind of almost needs to be on their skin. So I think what I will do is dose those 3, and then we will, once we get everybody sheared this spring, we will go ahead and just dose everybody with the lice treatment. It's only been maybe last year and this year that we've noticed it in our sheep. So hopefully it's something we can get under control pretty quickly. I am really, really happy to tell you guys we did not have one case of coccidiosis in this November group. And I'm sure cold weather played a huge part in it, but still, I'm kind of hoping that means we're getting a handle on it in this barn and that we won't have near the issues come February and March and April and May as we did last year. Both of them on. Perfect. Look at how rusted it got in just like 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
3.
I'm gonna have to spray paint it so it looks pretty. I believe we are as good as we're gonna get on this today. And I think the plan is to run from this point to like either here or this corner a panel, and then anything that has to go this way will come out the gate and go that way, and anything that has to go into this pen will come out of this gate and go this way.
Realistically, if you need to kick something out, you can send it back that way if need be.
True, because we do have that gate there.
I just put it there because it didn't take me that much to put it there.
Yep. Nope, this'll be so much simpler because I can fill this and then run them, or I can just leave that open and run them as needed.
You're gonna have to get a little taller.
Yeah, that was my only complaint, is the fact that the sides are really tall. And if I'm working any lambs, I'm gonna have to work them in the round pen because it ain't gonna happen.
Well, I measured those blue ones.
Yeah.
Those Sidels or whatever they were.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, they were too short if they were down, and they were too tall if they were up.
That's true.
So, did
That's
you want
true.
them too short?
No,
And have
but
to try to jump?
But we could have made it. You could have made them fold down. I'm happy with how it is. It doesn't need to fold down because if need be, I can still pull stuff from here where I can reach that's just that much shorter and take them out of this gate and still push them that way.
True.
So I have plenty of options.
Got lots of gates to contend with.
Yep. So no, this makes me very, very happy.